Hello again, Miss Mills. Alrighty, yeah, show me you're the individual that hit the bell ring. Yes, yeah, I've been meaning to try and get in contact with you, to update some of the case files we've got, but anyways, how can I help with your request first? Yep, that's okay. Yeah, I will need to briefly speak to you if that's possible. But it's just kind of concerning some of the case notes I've got. Yeah, we can, if you're available today, we can do that today. Ready? In that case, would you like to just take a seat and I'll quickly see what this gentleman behind you wants? Alright, so how can I help?
Hello there. I was wondering, do you have a vending machine here?
I apologize, sir. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't understand a word you said there.
Okay.
Could just
Okay. Yeah. In here.
Yeah, if you could just repeat yourself again for me.
All right. Do you have a vending machine in here anywhere?
Not to my knowledge, no, sir. At least not any public ones.
Well, do you have a good day?
Alright, give me 1 minute, Miss Mills. I'm just gonna get changed. Sorry, come to my mid. Two two six K. If you can go ahead and show me 10-7, gonna be interviewing an individual. Miss Mills, what we'll do is we'll head up to the offices upstairs and we'll interview up there. Alright. Just like to follow me. I just want to stand the other side of the desk there. Alright, this is recording. I gotta go. Oh, my apologies. These discs are low. Just for I will. Yeah. Just to clarify for the recording, it will be interviewed. I will also take notes. I know that you are mute, so you will be using some other form of communication. Would you like would you like some form of electronic device to communicate, or would you like a notepad, or how would you feel? Yep, that is perfectly fine. Give me 1 minute here. I just need to set up the recording device and go over a few things. Alright, Ash. I have activated the recording device. This is Deputy 2 Callahan Tempest, Blaine County Sheriff's Department, badge number 226, probationary investigator with the Brood Criminal Investigations. The date today is currently the 20th of March, 2022. Time is 1721 and 40 seconds counting. I'm currently interviewing Astrid Mills. Astrid Mills, if you could go ahead and identify yourself. Just state your full name for me on the text-to-speech you've got there. Astrid Mills is currently facing an issue in regards to being mute. She will be using other audio communication in regards to communicate. All right. In regards to the question, obviously I understand we had incidences from a few nights ago when we originally had you here at the station. We'll leave that for the end of the interview. We'll discuss other pertinent issues at this moment in time, okay? All right.
Shit.
So, in regards to my questioning for this incident, this will be an incident pertaining to information we had yesterday. I'm going to ask you if you know any specific names, or if you at any point do make notes, etc., of any type of descriptions I give you, okay? So it's just simple, yes, I know them, no, I don't, or you're unsure, okay? Does the name Darren Miller make any kind of recognition with yourself, or do you know any form of Darren Miller? All right. There's the only question in regards to non-criminal investigations. For the next set of questionings, I do need to advise you of your Miranda rights. Just to clarify, you're not being arrested, you're not being detained. At this moment in time, I'm simply advising you of your rights to ensure that you do not self-incriminate and that you understand these rights while I question you. You have the right to remain silent, and if you could do a sake abuse against you in a court of law, you have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one may be provided by the state if certain eligibility requirements are met. At any point during questioning, you have the right to halt questioning and request your lawyer to be present. With these rights in mind, do you continue to wish speaking to me? All right. Just to confirm, do you know of any individual that may have matched this description, or have you ever come across an individual that matches this description? It is going to be a white female with light amber-colored hair, a grey mask, grey jacket, and pair of jeans. At any point, have you encountered this individual? All right. Just to clarify, you mentioned during your last interview that you knew several individuals that would originally contact you in regards to whatever was going on, which Sergeant Montana might have got more information on. You mentioned that they drove a black burrito van. By any chance, do you know the names or the faces of any individuals that you may have been contacted by in regards to this group? All right, and just to confirm the name on that, that's going to be Darius Eckers, correct? Darius Eckers.
What can I do for you, man?
I bought a box of donuts for you guys. I just want to get to you guys, whichever anything you guys do.
And just to confirm, how is he involved in regards to the incident that took place a couple of nights ago?
I'll bring it back here.
Appreciate it, man. See you guys around, please.
Alright, so we're just taking some notes. Alrighty, and if I could ask how you're involved, or how do you know Darius Eckers? Is he in this individual that you knew before he joined this this group of crime, or did you meet him while he was under duress from this criminal group in question? And just to clarify, from that incident you're referencing, could you give me a brief summary in regards to that? Or would this be the incident in which was conducted about a month and a half ago, which you referenced in our last interview in regards to assault and battery? And just to confirm, the individuals that jumped you, this is the information that was provided by Sergeant Montana when you last spoke to her. The individuals that jumped you during the incident about a month and a half ago in regards to the assault battery, are these the same individuals that are a part of this organized crime group? Do you know any other names of individuals a part of this organized crime group, or just Darius Eckers? Darius Eckers within the last week or so? Alright. When was the last time you saw Darius Eckers? Was it that last incident a month and a half ago, or have you seen him more recently? Contents of the gift were? Alright, sorry, just taking some notes here. Alright. So we're going to go to some of the follow-up questions I have from the last incident, in which information was provided to Deputy B. Marshall, Sergeant N. Montana, and myself, Deputy C. Tempest. Just to confirm, there was evidence submitted by Deputy B. Marshall in regards to a text-to-speech message which came off of your phone when myself and Sergeant N. Montana were not present within the room, in which there was some mention of you owing money. Can you describe why you owe money to a organized crime group? And just to confirm, just to confirm that, would that be a controlled substance abuse disorder? All right. So just to clarify, this organized crime group deals in drug trafficking, selling, distribution, and dealing, correct? Can you confirm the other actions or criminal activities they partake in? Sorry, can you repeat that text to speech? I might have just missed that. My apologies. Just to confirm, when you say a group for hire, can you specify what their kind of services entail in regards to a group for hire? For example, violent crime, homicides, etc. All right. Just to confirm, do you have any type of, does this organized crime group in question have any form of name or any type of details that might be pertinent to my questioning, such as membership, leadership, etc., a specific way that they are structured or in any way that they operate? Do you know any of those type of details by any chance? All right. I'm going to ask two questions. I've got two questions in regards to identification and recognition of specific individuals. I'm gonna tell you two names. If you can tell me how you might possibly be related to them and/or know them, if that's perfectly fine. Does the name Kevin Pollock, common spelling, bring back any recognition experiences, memories, or any type of relationships you may have had with the individual in the past? The picture, unfortunately, that we can discuss. And the second name, this is the one that was brought up during our original interview and was specifically brought up by Deputy B. Marshall. Does the name Caden Jerome make any type of recognition, experiences, memories, or any previous relationships with the individual noticeable? Was brought to my attention by Deputy B. Marshall that you would have a relationship doing previously. He mentioned that apparently you had a record which stated that he was apparently your husband or ex-husband on file. Am I correct in saying that, or am I mistaken? All right. Current question. Actually, no, hold on. I've got a few more questions. My apologies. I'm all over my notes today. So these questions I've actually got here are more pertaining in regards to an incident that again occurred last time. Again, I would like to remind you of your rights. You have the Miranda rights. Would you like me to repeat them? Could I possibly ask who may be texting you right now? During our last interview, I did note that your mobile telecommunication device or a mobile phone was destroyed. Can I ask if you paid for that one or if you were given to it by someone? All right. All right, understandable. All right, so I'm gonna ask some questions in regards to the incident that partook when you were here at the Sunny Shores Sheriff's Office. Again, I'd like to remind you of your rights to remain silent, and that anything you do or say can be used against you in a court of law. All right, so at any point, if you do want to refuse these questions, you have your right to. All right, in regards to our last meeting, you ended up taking 3 unidentifiable white pills. Can you go ahead and confirm what these might have been? All right. I have one final question, unrelated to the majority of the ongoings. However, it could be relevant to the case. On the 7th of March, you were arrested by the San Andreas State Troopers in regards to theft of property, which was a misdemeanor. During the narrative, it was mentioned that you ended up stealing medication from unauthorized areas or no entry areas within the hospital down in the city. just to confirm, these pills that you took earlier in the Sandy Sheriff's Office on the 18th of March, they were not stolen, correct? And that concludes my question in regards to some of the interview questions I had today. I'm going to go ahead and end the recording. The time is currently 17:44, 49, 50. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. All right. Now, Astrid Mills, I understand that currently you are facing threats from this organized criminal group. With that in mind, we do have resources from the San Andreas State Troopers in regards to witness protection. I can get you into that system, however, that has to be voluntary through your own need and wants. Just to confirm, would you like to go into witness protection for your own safety? It could be possible to get units stationed at the house, etc., but it will only be for a short period of time. My concern is with the fact that about a month and a half ago you mentioned being involved in assault and battery of the organized crime group, and that recent evidence has indicated that you are one of their high priority targets. So I would like to stress on the importance of a witness protection program. I can't guarantee your safety if you simply if you decline that offer for the witness protection program and simply want units stationed at in the local neighborhood, if that makes sense. From my experience and from my overall kind of conclusion of what I've got so far in regards to evidence, some of it which I don't disclose due to confidentiality, I do believe genuine risk to your life and your health in general. You wouldn't have to pay to go into protection. This would be completely mandated and warranted through the BCSD and the SCST. You wouldn't have to at any point pay for it, etc. You'd still be able to live your life. You'll just have a specific program which will be able to help protect you in regards to identity and in regards to any threats that may come looking for you. Just to clarify, again, you wouldn't have to pay for any of this protection program. That is entirely dependent on what the witness protection program decides is best. You very much well could be. It depends on what kind of actions they proceed to take. However, I can get information in regards to that if you do go into the program for you. Right now, I don't actually have any information in regards to how they'll operate in regards to that, though. They'll need to review the case files I've got as well as the evidence in regards to the risk, basically a risk assessment in regards to this organized crime group, as well as the threats of harm and death threats made to yourself, as well as made to the Blaine County Sheriff's Department in regards to yourself. All right, would you be comfortable waiting for about 5 to 10 minutes if I try to contact someone from the San Andreas State Troopers and get that information for you? Yeah, if you can give me your phone number, I'd happily appreciate it. Yep, that's understandable. If you just want to go ahead and write that down for me on my notepad here, I'll just hand it to you. There you go. If you just want to write that down for us. Eight 08-8709. Alright. Well, that concludes the majority of that. I will give you a text in regards to that. I may also do follow-ups every couple of days, and I will also check in at your residence, either personally or have other officers to do so, if that's okay. In the meantime, the advice I want to give you is to try and stick to... I wasn't aware that your bike was in custody. I'd have to get with the sheriff. I'd have to get with my undersheriff to see if it's signed into evidence or not, because I don't have that information on me. That would be more him, since he was a part of the original incident. I'm assuming that's the one that was down at the billboard. Yeah, I'd need to check with him to see if it's in custody or not. If it's not in custody, then it'll just be in storage, and I can remove that for you if that makes sense. Would you be okay if I give you a text on when I get that information for you, and if I can bring it down, and I'll give you a pickup date? All right. Yeah, in regards to advice, if at any point you do go into public, I would like to advise you to have individuals that you know and trust with yourself. Try to stick to large populated areas. So, for example, if you're down in the city, that's perfect. A lot of locals down there, so if any event happens, try not to go anywhere that's pretty isolated and away from areas. If at any point you do get contacted by this organized crime group, if you can go ahead and contact, well, if it's urgent, contact 911. Or if possible, try and text me. I'll go ahead and give you my phone number, okay? There you go. If you want to quickly get that on your phone, you just send me a text just so it make sure it goes through properly. Alright, you got that. Alright. Yeah, that's my advice in the mean. I will try and get some units stationed at your, well, not stationed, but I'll have them patrol through your areas and as a high activity area in regards to that, if absolutely possible. If I get any other details, I'll probably just request that you meet me up here. I come, at some point pick you up and we can interview again if that's okay. Alright, I'll go ahead and escort you back downstairs. Alright. Alright, you stay safe, Astrid. Please inform me or 911 or anyone if you do get into any trouble or anything, or if anyone pops up, okay? Just to confirm, sorry. You know that bike that's parked across the roadway there? Do you by any chance recognize them? Or do you know them? It's your friend, alright. Just to confirm, because while you're in here, you are safe, and right now, I just want to make sure you're safe. Just to confirm, it is definitely a friend and not a possible member of this organized crime group. Alright. Alright, in that case, I'm comfortable letting you go. If at any point you do, again, need me, just contact me via text or go ahead and put through a notification in regards to 911, okay? Alright, you stay safe and hopefully get to see you around again, okay?
All right, what's going on? Hi there. All right, so what's going on? I received your text message and got here as fast as I could. Okay, actually, hold on. Both of you, come with me. Let's go downstairs. Yep, let's go downstairs. Come on, we gotta go down there. I'd rather not have you guys up here in plain sight. At least down there, we're a little bit more hidden and private. Hey, careful now with the railings. Over here. All right. Okay, so first of all, why are you limping, young girl? And what
Nanya?
happened? Hmm?
Nanya.
You're limping in my eyes, and you have a bruise on your wrist.
But it's still Nanya.
Well, technically it kind of is, considering the text message that you gave me, so...
My limping and bruise have nothing to do with this. I was limping before this.
We'll speak about this later then. Anyways.
But so we were sitting under the outside underneath the roof part because it was raining outside. And she got a text message and she started saying that we had to go now. Like, we had to go now. She was panicking and all of that. And then it's like, no, there's nowhere else safer than here. Get inside the station. Like, go now. And when we got inside, apparently there's already a deputy on her case. But we got inside, and you don't mind if I tell him, do you?
It's fine if you tell me. I won't tell anybody else other than whoever that deputy is already involved in whatever case that's going on. Hold on. I know you.
That's Athena. Or not. Sorry, that's Astrid. I know somebody else named Athena. That's Astrid.
Astrid. Why does that name sound familiar? Oh, Astrid. Yes, you were the girl that was up there on the billboard on East Joshua. Okay, so what exactly is going on?
Well, after her. I don't know the gist of it, but they sent her a picture of the both of us just sitting outside the station.
Okay, you mind if I have a look at that picture, Astrid? Alright, let's see what we got here.
Who's the deputy already on your case?
If I remember, I believe I might be one of them.
The other one looked like Tempest, but I don't know.
Yes, the other one is Tempest. He was the one handling it mainly. If that is the case, I'll be going on duty here shortly to figure out what the hell's going on. All right, let me get 226 down here. Okay, hold on. Stay here with me for a second. We'll figure out who the hell this person is and bring him in.
You know you want it to stop, Astrid, but just let them do their job.
Assuming the earth's not hell.
And if you don't trust them, you can always go into hiding with me. I know. I know this is a headache and it's hell. I've been through it, but let them do their job. And if it comes down to it, I can help you go into hiding. Because none of them would have known I was alive until I told them. It's not your fault. Nothing you did deserves this. Just like nothing I did deserved to get me. Deserved me having to go in hiding like this. How much do you owe them? It's not a lot, but
I'm sure we won't need to have to shell out much money. Hopefully we'll be able to solve this out today and pull whoever did this off the streets for good.
if nothing else, I can always get the other 3K. When he comes, I'm not talking. I hope you know that.
No. None of that.
No.
None of that. We're not having none of that. We'll find them. We'll take them off the streets, either permanently through jail time or permanently through a bullet to the head. Don't worry, we'll handle this. We got this. But handing yourself to it is not going to be an option. No need.
You know, I felt like that for a very long time. A lot of things would be easier without me. But then I, quote unquote, died, and I realized that it's not easier without me. A lot of people were sad when I died. It's not easier for them. Just like it won't be easier if you do. I mean, to a lot of people, I'm still dead.
They might, but they might not care. And that's unfortunate to hear, but you've got one person that cares right here. And you've also got myself. I care about it. And we've both be sad if you just disappear like that, so...
You're my friend. You're not allowed to disappear on me. simple. If you don't trust Mr. Poopy here and the other deputy, then trust me. I went into hiding for a reason.
Wait right here. Let me see if Tempest arrived.
Hey, Astrid. Also nice to meet you, Miss Deputy Callahan Tempest. Do you know where the other deputy went to?
Hi, Walker.
Hey, I have a question you might be able to answer.
What's up?
When you issue a written warning, do you put that in any of the report channels?
So the reports channels are based on what I've been.
Unfortunately, I don't speak sign language. If you could just write that down for us, actually.
Okay.
So
yeah, I apologize.
Citations, arrest reports, CIU reports, those kind of stuff.
Roger. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, here, much second. Give me a minute.